class, we'll talk about when you are starting something. Things like he started to think, they started to sing, it started raining. Sheila ji has messaged that somehow it stopped on Facebook. So, okay, so the verb to sing is Gana. The oblique case of this is Gane. And then because you were saying it would be Gane lagi. Okay, let's do another word, to think. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Right? The word is sochna. Sochne lagi, laga, you can change it based on you saying it. Chalna. Okay, मैं चलने लगा. Okay. To understand. समझना. Yeah, there you go. आप समझने लगी. You indeed. To write. There you go. मैं लिखने लगी. Okay. Beautiful. मैं नाचने लगी. सिखाना. What is सिखाना? To teach. Beautiful. Okay. सिखाने लगी. To climb. चढ़ना. Okay. To climb. मैं पेड़ पर चढ़ने लगा. Okay. But then somebody started to cheat. वो धोखा देने लगा. Okay. Somebody started working very hard. Yeah. बहुत मेहनत करने लगा और बहुत मेहनत करने लगी. This is your case one, where you just pick the verb in the infinitive form, you change it into the oblique case, and you're just practicing the form of lagna in the past tense. So we so far only had laga, lagi, and lage. Okay. You can, now the basic question is, can I use it in other forms as well? Can I use it in the present tense, and can I use it in the future as well? So let's say you have bolna. Its oblique is bolne. We have, for the sake of simplicity, is bolne laga. Okay. What will be the present if I want to say in present tense? Bolne lagta. For if you're saying it for yourself, right? And for a female, it will be bolne lagti hu. Right? When will you use this versus this? Right? So first one is you began. Second one, as you said, it's a habitual situation. Right? That something that you do as a habit. बोलने लगता है, चलने लगता है, right? देखने लगता है, सोचने लगता है, right? It does it as a habit, or she does it as a habit, or recurrently. We'll see a paragraph where you will see a specific context, but I just want to make it clear that it is, you can use it in different tenses. Let's see how it will work in future tense also. Beautiful, right? So you have bolne, same as it is. Lagna is now, this, yeah, so this remains the same. Lagna is in the future, which is lagunga. Okay, how will you translate that, Michael? That's right, I will begin to speak. But for simplicity, again, coming back to it, you took the verb bolna, which is in the infinitive form, you made an oblique case, and you extended it. We did it in the past, in the present, habitual situation, and in the future as well. Right? Now, so far we're still on sort of case one. I want to do case two, where you will want to add some flavor of adverbs. Okay, so case two is you want to add adverbs. Okay, adverbs which are like time based. Okay, which are telling, which are defining the verbs. Okay, so let's say you want to say when. वो कब बोलने लगा? वो और वह अभी अभी. What is अभी अभी? Very good, right? अभी अभी is right now. वो right now, वो अभी अभी बोलने लगा. he just started speaking, okay, or he just started walking, वो अभी अभी चलने लगा. You want to say suddenly he started screaming. So you can say वह चीखने लगा और वह चिल्लाने लगा. Let's do some more practice of adverb with this. So far we've done abhi abhi, suddenly, which is achanak. Slowly or gradually he started to think or he started thinking. धीरे धीरे वो सोचने लगा. Oftentimes, Hindi speakers will change the position. They will start with the adverb itself. Let's see, add more to it. Any other adjectives you guys can, think of. After some time, he started to leave. कुछ समय के बाद वो जाने लगी. More formally, it would be कुछ समय, but it's very formal and it's like, instead of के बाद, it's basically पश्चात, okay, वह और वो. I would just use the same verb actually, वो जाने लगी. What I'll do is, it's easier to grasp it in a context. So I'm going to give you some scenarios, right? So, and I want you to, all of you to, take a moment to think, and then we'll fill it out. You have to fill it out. I have given some references of the verb, and you have to use the right form of the verb to fill in the blank. An example would be, कल शाम अचानक बारिश होने लगी. खेलने लगे. Beautiful. Okay, beautiful. थोड़ी देर बाद ठंडी हवा चलने लगी. What does it mean? It's a cool breeze started flowing. They started looking outside the house to see how the weather is basically. लोग घरों के बाहर देखने लगे कि मौसम कैसा है. Right? So while sipping the tea, some people, they started singing in the balcony. So I would say, just like in English also, right? I mean, when you come across a paragraph, some of the vocabulary words are new, right? You don't question your English knowledge just because you don't know one or two words. So you have the same sort of a mindset that you know the fundamentals quite well of the Hindi language. These are just, as you're speaking or as you're working with other people, you can figure it out on the fly, right? So if you have that mindset, you will feel more confident, all of you, right? I mean, when you're interacting in Hindi, right? I have time, so I'm going to do one more paragraph. So this is the one that we were discussing, and this is the present or habitual scenario. Okay, so this is like talking about things that happen as a habit or every year or in regular occurrences. So you have to change it, not in the past, लगा, but लगता है, लगती है और लगते हैं, right? And you will see, the notion as well that हर साल, every year. So they're not saying that last year, it's saying every year. Okay, so in the previous one, you did the past form of lagna, which is laga, lagi, and lage. So padna will become padne lagte hain, right? Because it's bachche. Bachche is plural, so bachche padne lagte hain. Same thing, teachers. Samjhana changes to, samjhana is the verb is to explain. It changes to samjhane, and then because it's plural, it's lagte hain. To blow is bajana, right? To blow the horn is horn bajana. And it's because it's buses, horn bajana changes to horn bajane lagti hai, because this buses is considered feminine. Then the next one, new student, नए students एक दूसरे से मिलना changes to, right? So मिलने लगते हैं. I'll give you a small homework exercise. You can take a screenshot of it. So this is the future scenario, which is, again, you're not making the future conjugation of khelna, but rather lagna, right? So agar kal barf giri, if it snows tomorrow, बच्चे घर पर खेलने लगेंगे. You see, I'm not changing खेल. One option would be, you could have simply said बच्चे खेलेंगे, kids will play. But rather kids will start to play. It will be initiation of something. So take a screenshot of this. I can post also. If the entire sentence is hard, you just focus on the verb and put the right form of lagna. You can say khelne lagunga for masculine singular, lagungi if I'm saying it for myself, right? So even if you do that, it'll make you comfortable. Like for example, मैं दौड़ने लगूंगा. I will start to run. Yeah. I'm going to take a pause here. Any questions on this homework exercise? It's a small homework, not too long. You can do it in the practice session also. So I'm going to stop the broadcast.